Hello and welcome back to Flyout. Today I'm going to be making a 5th generation stealth fighter. Now you may have noticed that I didn't start at the very beginning of this build, and that's because I wasn't originally planning to record this. This was just something I was doing for fun, just like, let me see if I can make something like this. But it started turning out, started to look very good, so I decided to make a video out of this. And yeah, I'm very proud of it. It does look very good. The last two builds I've done, like the F100 and the F117, like they're not bad, but like they weren't the significant jump in quality that I wanted, that I expected. Like from my first two builds, the jump in quality was definitely noticeable, but the last two builds I've done, not so much. They weren't bad, but they weren't amazing. But this one, I really enjoyed making. It took me a pretty long time, probably because I'm using this very flawed technique of duplicating fuselages and putting them on top of each other to create the cockpit and the nose of the fuselage. But it looks very good, and I'm very proud of it. Once again, this was because I saw a news article on the China's new stealth fighter or whatnot. But this time, this is China's actual new stealth fighter, the J-35. Interesting, because this thing is called the JI-63 Skylark. I've decided that I'm going to name all my planes after birds. So this one is Skylark. I have lost my train of thought. Yes, the new Chinese stealth fighter. So people are comparing it to contemporaries such as the F-35. Probably because the name J-35, very similar to F-35. It also does look similar to the F-35. And it's somewhat smaller. I think it's somewhat smaller than the F-22. Probably about the same size as the F-35, and of similar role, like a lightweight multi-role fighter, like the F-35. It does have two engines instead of one, and they do the nozzles, or whatever they're called, they are circular. So I did try putting the variable, the whatever that nozzle is called, the circle one, on at first, but it didn't look that good. It didn't really fit the stealth fighter sort of thing. So I eventually switched it to the 2D variable thrust vectoring nozzles. The engines themselves are, they're okay. I'm not too fond of them. They're not the most efficient. They are pretty powerful, but not extremely efficient, and that's what I'm looking for. I want a powerful engine that is somewhat efficient. And so far I have not been able to make something like that, because I have no idea how engines work. I'm not like a car person. I'm not into like engine specifications. I don't know how piston engines work. I don't know how jet engines work. I have a basic understanding, right? Piston engines, they have the pistons and they pump the fuel into the thing, and the piston combusts the fuel and it creates, somehow it turns that into motion, right? And then turbine engines, they have the air that goes through the turbines and goes around the turbines, and it spins the turbine, and then also provides the thrust, and their afterburners are like, they inject the fuel into the airflow or something like that to create the fire that you see coming out. That was probably not a very good explanation of how engines work, but it's somewhere along the lines of that, right? Something like that. I don't know. But so I don't know how to tune engines, is basically what I'm trying to say. But besides that, I think that the plane performs pretty well. The turn, not the greatest, but like for a stealth fighter, you don't need the greatest turn. You're not going to be dogfighting people. Mostly, it's just BVR, right? For stealth fighters, that's what stealth fighters do. Um, and also, it does go pretty fast, or somewhat. It goes, I think, Mach 2, which is like 1,300. I'm not sure how fast Mach 2 is, uh, but it can reach Mach 2, which is pretty good. It's okay. An acceptable level of speed. Uh, and this gun port here. At first I tried making like a stealthy angular design, but then I gave up and then I just made it circular, which probably does not do wonders for stealth, but it does not really matter. When I was finished with it, I looked at the radar cross section. The radar cross section actually, it's on, not, I wouldn't exactly say on par, but it's 0.0, I think it's 0.16 meters or something like that. That's like around the same as the SU-57, which isn't great, but it's better than like a normal fighter, right? So at least my stealth shaping isn't like horrid, right? Uh, oh yeah, now that I'm looking at it, one thing that I did do on this build is that I put landing gear doors and internal bay doors, and which is something I haven't done on any of my builds before. And they actually look pretty good. I don't care that the landing gears clip into the engines. All I care about is that I put gear doors on the plane, which is an achievement if you ask me, because I have not done anything like that before. They do look a tiny bit weird, but I wouldn't really, I don't really mind it. But yeah, this build took a long time. Like, I have like 3 or 4 hours of footage, so this is sped up to 25 times speed. But besides that, I don't really know what to say. I have sleeves on the missiles. Like, I have like the normal IR missiles, you know? And then I have like the sleeves on them, and then after that I have like... Alright, here we are. We're starting on the default runway today, because, I don't know, I just felt like it. But, here we are. I'm going to be doing something a bit different today. I don't have any cast armament on this thing. I didn't really want to put like Mavericks in here. So we have 14 missiles, which is crazy. That's so many. I've never heard of a aircraft carrying that many missiles before. But so we have some on external mounts here, kind of similar to, I think, how the F-22 or the F-35 can have extra missiles on external mounts. I don't really care about stealth here, because I don't think that this thing has very good stealth anyways. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to try to shoot down 14 target drones while being shot at by SAMs. So that's going to be really fun. So, and surprisingly, this thing does have pretty good range for a fighter like this. Like, I was like cruising around at Mach 0.8, and it does have, it's got like 1,500 miles of range. I know that this range thing is not exactly the most accurate, but I'm not exactly sure how to calculate range otherwise, because I'm kind of stupid. I am very proud of these gear doors. I've never done something like it. I'm also very proud of these, of the bay doors. They just look very nice. They fit together very well. And when they're closed, you can't tell that there was ever a gear door there. They just look so nice, you know? Alright, so I think this is a pretty good place to start shooting people. We have this nice body of water in front of us. Maybe it's the ocean. And we've got these nice mountains under us and some valleys to either side. So, let's see here. Alright, so there we go. So, we have all of our target drones and all of our SAMs. There are some SAMs in the mountain, so I don't know. Or like in the water. Let's see here. There goes one. Do not lock the missile, please. Lock the target drone. Two. Oh. That actually didn't kill. I'm not sure if this will hit. Doesn't. Okay, this target drone is invincible. That is much too close. I'm going to launch on this target drone. And, oh, I just overshot. You can see that I'm not very good at this. Maybe we close the doors, then we go in for gun kill. Where is... There we go. Oh. That ain't good. Where is he? I don't know where he is. Okay, they are shooting at me though, so... I'm not sure that the missiles are tracking me though. So at least that shows that the stealth is somewhat. Oh. And I believe that hits. No, it doesn't. So it seems the stealth not only works on their missiles, but on my own. Or maybe it's just because I'm shooting at them from such a low altitude. I can drop fuel tanks now. Because it's 86%. About 86% where the fuel tanks run out. I hope that hits. That's... What the heck? Why aren't these missiles hitting? I've never had this problem. That's probably too close, right? Oh, never mind. Maybe I just need to wait till they're extremely close to launch missiles. We have 7 missiles left. We fired half of our missiles and we've only gotten like 2 or 3 kills. That's not good. Okay, I'm just gonna fire that off. Hopefully it hits. Yes, that does hit. So now I'm going to turn around and to go for our other target drones. Alright, there we go. That should be a hit, or at least a kill. Yeah. Right, now we've got this other target drone over here. It's actually already locked, so I'm not sure. Oh, so we are like, at a good range. I'll just fire it off. There we go. Target drone, target drone. Those are actually really far away. I'm not sure how they got so far away. We have 4 missiles left, and there are still plenty of targets. Yeah, I don't know how we wasted so many missiles on those target drones in the beginning. The good news is the SAMs haven't really been shooting at me. Maybe because I'm a bit far away, but when they do shoot at me, at least they're not tracking super accurately. Oh, actually, I'm all out of internal bay missiles. I have to keep my bay open. So at least the stealth is working somewhat. Either it's the stealth that's working, or like they're just really bad shots or something like that. There we go. And we're coming up on our other 3. Maybe I'll try to go and get some gun kills sometime, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that because I'm pretty bad at using the guns in this game. See, now the missiles are working. I'm not sure why they didn't work before. Alright, here's our last missile. We're approaching the other target drone. This is a very pretty scene, like flying over the ocean with the sun, and this game is very pretty. Alright, we have a lock. There we go. I probably did not lead that very well, but it's okay. That is a kill. Good. Okay, so we are approaching this target drone pretty rapidly. So I'm going to disengage and throttle down. Then go into mouse aim. And let's see here. Can we get this kill? Let's see. I'm going to extend flaps. And we have completely missed the drone, actually. Let's see here. Oh, yay! Let's go. This is like one of like 2 gun kills that I've ever gotten in flyout. So that's cool. Anyway, I'm gonna try to fly back to the runway now and try to land. Oh wait, what the heck? What was that?